Crystal Palace have quietly become one of the Premier League's most informed teams. Back in game week 12, they were sitting in 19th in the relegation zone, and now they're 12th, with a game in hand that could take them even higher. In the last 16 games, Palace have won 12, including victories over Aston Villa, Fulham twice, West Ham and Manchester United. They've drawn with top half sides like Chelsea and Bournemouth, and the only two losses, they came at home to Brentford and Everton. And away from home, they've been historic. 6 consecutive clean sheets on the road, something no English team has ever done. Oliver Glasner has stuck with his 3-4-2-1 system from the moment he has arrived, and now is finally bearing fruit. The back three of Guehi, Lacroix and Richards gives them control and stability at the back. Wingbacks Mitchell and Munoz stretch the play, while Lerma and Wharton run the midfield. Ahead of them, Eberechi Eze and Ismaila Sarr have grown into one of the most exciting duos in the league, and they support Mateta up front. Sarr has been a revelation this season. He's added verticality, chaos, and most importantly, end product. While Mateta has had a few moments, it's Sarr who constantly pulls defenders apart and opens up space for others to exploit. Eze meanwhile is back in form after a dip when he was asked to play deeper during Wharton's absence. Now returned to the left side of the attacking role, he's thriving, like in the FA Cup quarter-final last week where he scored and assisted in a 3-0 win over Fulham. Palace's pressing game has also clicked. They win the ball high up the pitch and turn transitions into a real threat. Their counter-press has become one of the most aggressive in the league, a massive shift from the passive Palace of earlier this season. Set pieces have also been a huge weapon. 12 goals from dead balls this season. That's a big deal for a team that averages just 43.9% possession, ranking 17th in the league. But not everything's perfect. Home form is still a problem. They're 15th in home results despite facing opponents of roughly the same quality as away games. The chances are there. Over 25 XG at home, but the finishing is terrible. Palace have the worst shot conversion rate in the league and the largest gap between expected and actual goals by far. A brutal minus 10.6. Part of that naturally comes from missing Michael Olise. He left for Bayern before the season even started, but you still feel the void. The creativity, the rhythm in the final third. Without him, the chemistry between the attacking midfielders and the striker can fall apart at times. Palace also struggle when facing deep blocks. Against compact, organized teams like Ipswich in the Cup, the tempo drops. They're forced to recycle possession, and the fullbacks, especially Mitchell, don't provide enough danger to stretch defenses. Wide play too often ends up in hopeful crosses, and overlaps are rarely supported. And beyond the starting 11, squad depth is thin. Summer signing Daichi Kamada hasn't adapted to the league's physicality or pace, and other new signing Eddie Nketiah has been just dreadful, with 1 goal in 20 games, and there's no real impact coming from the bench in general. When everyone's fit, the system works, but 1 or 2 injuries, as the one we've seen with Wharton, and the whole thing feels fragile. Still, what Glasner's built is real. It's structured, aggressive, and most importantly, getting results. Palace are no longer a side hoping to avoid relegation. They've got a clear identity, an FA Cup semi-final on the horizon, and a genuine shot at finishing in the top half. Drop a like if you believe that they will break the mid-table curse and finish above 10th for the first time in their history.